Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Now here's Iverson. It's Adebayo, top of the key. And like everyone else today, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Now here's Embiid. It's stolen by Adebayo. Goes up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Great possession. When they get it to Bam inside, good things happen.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Here's Iverson. Puts up a 3. Bam Adebayo, and that's good. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Well, clearly Adebayo's feeling very confident firing out there from the perimeter.
Driving to the basket. Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Edgecombe with the steal. And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to flag. Lock at 6. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. And it's Ware in the corner. No good with the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Putting something extra behind him. His lead would not be denied there. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Embiid the screen. Shepherd. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Denver now. 6-point game. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Nailed from 3-point land.
I like flag from beyond the arc. I'd like to see him shoot with volume from out there.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you guys.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And the rejection by Embiid.
And there's so much potential for Embiid at the defensive end. This guy just swallows up shots.
The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Here's Adebayo. 8 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 10.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Shepherd. Now flag. Shot clock at 6. Latrey. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver leading by 5. Ware with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. To the paint. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Flags got it. Here's Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And when you talk about upside, Embiid's got it all. He can score from the post, face you up, rebound, protect the rim. He's further along than I thought he'd be.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And
Denver, 14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Now ball. Pass to Houston. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now Watson. Adebayo the screen. Now Iverson. Back to Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ware. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Pass to Polynice. Kept alive. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Polynice has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
On the basket by Jones.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
There's the screen to the middle. Pass to LaFrance. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 6. Outside ball. Now Edwards. For 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stretch for Denver?
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Pass the ball. Driving in, and Ball slams it in.
The long legs of ball really helping him gain ground quickly, getting to the hoop.
Here's Polynice. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. The kick out to Ball. Back to Jones. Here's Houston. Scoreless thus far. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. Knocks it loose. Pass to Edwards. Here's Houston. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Denver leading by 3. Here's Polynice. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Denver.
And so he hits both. Outside Edwards. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 46 seconds left in the first half. Driving the lane. Pass to Houston. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Polynice. Lays it up and banks it in. Polynice has got 8 here in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Ball penetrating. Jones, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Here's Jonas. Still scoreless. Here's Edwards. Off target at the rim. And so it's Denver, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The 76ers trailed by 7. Embiid the screen. Into the lane. Flag with it. There's a screen. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. And Ware pulls it down.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And here is Iverson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work. Guys, back to you.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Flag. From deep. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And it's 6 points for Cooper Flag.
If you leave a man open at the three-point line, George will find him.
Abayo down low. To the wing on the left. Where, no good. The 76ers trail. Inside. Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
And Flag throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flag. Boy, is he intense.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Brown. And it's Ware in the corner. And here's Adebayo. And they get it. The rebound by Shepard. Here's Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. 1:52 left to play in the third. And it's Flag with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. Now Shepard. Here's Flag. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good. Flag's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Watson. On the wing, Iverson. Adebayo down low. Takes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 12 points in the game.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Philadelphia.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Denver. Sixers.
52 seconds left in the third. Now, here's ball. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen. Harris outside. Down low. Here's Polynice. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 10.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
It's Jones on the wing. The kick out to Ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. And the 76ers lead by 4. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And so it's Cooper Flag making things happen for the 76ers. What a...
Denver, 30.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Nuggets trailed by 4. Iverson up top. Pass to Watson. Back to Iverson. From the arc. Here's Polynice. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Out to the right wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And here are the 76ers now. The lead is 2. Out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Jones, no luck. And it's the Nuggets ball. Here's Polonese. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ball with it. Left side, Jones. Edwards with the screen. Kicks it out to Jones. Goes up on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Timeout called, Nuggets. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now George. And here's Embiid. Now Edgecombe. Now Flag. And down goes the three.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Iverson outside. The three is off. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Shepard. Here's Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
Big shot by a big man. Embiid loves being the go-to guy in these spots.
Timeout called, Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 5. Iverson outside. Adebayo outside. Iverson outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bryant knocks down the three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Adebayo, and he banks the layup in.
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball, and he delivers.
Edgecombe with it. It's good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's foul number 2 for him. Puts up the 3. Embiid there for the rebound. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And there's the drive. And it doesn't go.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Trained from outside.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Second violation. Denver ball.
Allen Iverson, and he misses the J. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust.